So hello everyone, and welcome to the fourth and final day where I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the Akashic Records. And actually today I have something really special for you, that we're going to actually do an Akashic guided meditation that I'm going to guide you through to release and heal and activate something new within you and open up the channel to the Akashic Records so you can get a little bit of a taste, a little bit of a flavor of what it feels like to connect with the Akashic Records. If you never have, if you've never experienced it, if you've experienced it before, maybe this is a slightly different way of experiencing it. So I'm going to be guiding you through that shortly for a short meditation. So if you are watching the replay, type #replay. If you've got any questions about the previous days, please send me a DM, pop it in the comments. I have been receiving questions, and I've been kind of answering those in different ways across my social media platforms. So do have a look through those if you have any questions, and hopefully I've answered those throughout the last 4 days. So for those of you that are new to my world and who don't know me, I'm Natasha Nicole Harris, an Akashic activator, healer, and teacher, teaching the Akashic Records to supporting coaches, healers, light workers to really amplify the work that they are putting already out there into the world, to give them an additional tool to support them and their clients in activating and healing in the Akashic Records and releasing past life experiences and energetic patterns that we keep kind of playing out over and over again. So over the last 4 days, what I've been talking about is really a little bit more deeply into the Akashic Records, which are hugely vast, infinite and ever expanding information and wisdom that comes through them. So I've really touched on the tip, very tip of the iceberg about what the Akashic Records are available for. But most powerfully, they really do show us, and this is what I'll be guiding you a little bit through the meditation in a moment, is our unique soul frequency. What is our unique frequency? We're all unique, beautiful, wonderful beings on this planet who are here to shine our light, to contribute to the shift in consciousness, to the new earth paradigm in a very unique way. You are already unique. It's about how we actually recognize our uniqueness, who we are at soul level, and allow ourselves and give ourselves permission to shine that light and share our gifts with the world, because we all have gifts, and how we express those through everything we do is beautiful and wonderful and contributes in ways that we can't possibly know. The ripple effect of how we are contributing is vast and also infinite, a bit like the Akashic Records. So I talked a little bit also in day one, a little bit about how we're contributing to the new earth paradigm and how we are contributing to that shift. And then I think in day 2, we talked about past life experiences and past life energetic patterns, and what they are, how they are really holding us still back today, and how we can heal a little bit more excuse me, about the root cause of these energetic patterns in the root lifetime that they were created, so that we can then ripple that out, heal that across timelines, dimensions, space, reality, all timelines across all dimensions. So, and then obviously we affect that change here in the physical now, and through that healing we open up a space to allow for something new and different to come in. And I explained that a little bit more in the previous days video. We talked also about yesterday about spiral activations and healing codes, how they came about, how I was given those by the Akashic Records, how I was supported. And it all started, almost 2 years ago, about 18 months ago, through various ways, and how I've been developing that and how I've been activating that in the Akashic Records and with my clients. So I talked a little bit about spiral healing codes, because what is also very important is that not only do we heal in the past life, but in the space that creates, we also activate new codes so that we can walk more confidently, more powerfully, more just putting more of ourselves out there, and activating that within us, whatever those codes are, to really supporting that journey of wealth, abundance, of love, of connection, of communication, of putting ourselves out there and continuing to open up those channels of wisdom through the Akashic Records. So I've also talked a lot this week about my program, which starts on Wednesday, the 29th of March, 2023, to learn how to access, activate, heal in the Akashic Records, not only for yourself, because you're going to be going on this journey yourself through this program, but how you actually can do readings and healings for your clients if you're already a coach, a healer, a practitioner, a light worker, an NLP coach, a relationship coach, whatever your practice is. We've got crystal healers, we've got Reiki healers, energy healers, we've got alchemists coming to join us, and all sorts of practices, people that practice multiple disciplines across the healing arts, should I say. And that's the beauty of it. I feel that the Akashic Records will add another level to the work that you do, another understanding, another thread to the already powerful work that you're doing. So if that calls to you, then I will be explaining a little bit more right at the end. But today we're going to do a little activation and meditation. So if you've got any questions about anything, as I've said, let me know in the comments. Let me know via a DM. If you've got any questions about the Akashic Records, about how they work, about the course itself, whether it's right for you, whether it feels aligned for you right now, this is a early bird price of $333 to join the program. That price is going to be ending in a day and a half on Sunday, the 19th at midnight UK time. And then it will go up to $444, and that price will then continue until we launch on the 29th of March. So if you don't join up and you don't sign up before Sunday, you still have an opportunity to sign up. It will just be at a new and different price. So and then of course there will be later revisions of this course as well. So I'm very excited about this launch, but I'm really excited to be guiding you through a short meditation and activation. If you've never experienced the Akashic Records before, what I would say, or even if you have and you have a very fixed idea of how the Akashic Records work, how you access them and activate in them, or open up those channels, those portals, whatever terminology we use, I would say stay open. Stay open, don't have a fixed idea, let go of any preconceived ideas about what you may receive, what you may heal, what you may release or be given throughout this meditation and activation. You may be given nothing, and that's perfect too, because when we activate something, the activation will come in at the perfect time, and that may not be now. What we do is sow a seed for that activation to take place. What you want to do beyond the meditation and the activation is to stay open to receiving more and more information and wisdom. And if you stay open to that beyond the meditation, then the activation is already starting to germinate, starting to take place, starting to allow it to grow within your consciousness. Things will come up that you'll be like, oh, that's interesting that that's showing up here. Or you might be like, oh, this opportunity's just shown up. Or you might be given a piece of information. You might be like, oh, that doesn't really make sense. Like, what's that all about? So stay open. If you don't receive anything, then don't worry. If you don't feel anything, just be in a space of openness to receive. That would be my suggestion. So if you haven't got time right now to sit quietly for the next 10-15 minutes, then what I would say is come back to this when you have a short amount of time. Be seated, don't lay down, because often what we can do is fall asleep. We don't really want to activate things. We fall asleep. It's an avoidance mechanism sometimes, falling asleep during meditations. It still works, it's still there, but we want to stay conscious and awake, because that's really powerful, but in a relaxed state. So what we want to do is get really, really comfortable. So if you're joining me now and you're getting yourself comfortable, then please just find a comfortable seated position, wherever that might be. It might be sitting, it might be leaning against something, but be sure that if you're sitting, your feet are uncrossed, your hands are uncrossed, that you can have your palms facing upwards or downwards, whichever way you feel inclined, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Because if your palms are inclined to face downwards, it means that we just want to ground ourselves in the meditation. If they're upwards, we're open to receiving. We can still be grounded in that. For me, these activations and meditations are really important that we do stay grounded. We do stay connected with the body, because for me, we are not going somewhere outside of ourselves to activate this, to find it, to seek it, to receive it. We want to receive it here, right now, in the physical experience. So the more connected we can stay to the physical body through these activations and meditations, the more powerful they're going to be, because we allow ourselves to ground it in the physical body, embody it as well, and bring it into the most densest part of ourselves, which is our physical body. And once we create and activate change in the physical body, this is where it's really powerful in manifesting reality in our current experience. So right here now, right now. So it's like suddenly we'll be like, oh my gosh, something's just shifted, something's just changed. That was magic. It wasn't. It was just that you activated something on the physical level. You came into vibrational alignment with it, and it created a manifestation here in the physical world. We are always close to the spiritual realm, but that is not where we manifest. This is where we receive information, guidance, divine feminine guidance. It's where we connect to that beautiful wisdom and essence and soul essence of who we are. But it's only when we ground it here in the physical experience through the body, which takes the longest amount of time, in terms of it's the most densest, and we can feel it in the energetic realm much more quickly, and it feels much more real. It feels like, right, this is happening now, but it takes time for us to embody that in the physical, and that's why it can take a little bit of time for those things to manifest. And then what we do is we go, well, I could feel it, but where is it? It should have been happening right now. It should have happened right now, and we don't trust in divine guidance. So it's about staying open through this time, and that's what I was saying at the beginning. Stay open to receiving this in divine guidance and divine timing. If you don't receive anything in this meditation and activation, it is still doing something, even if as long as you're staying present, conscious, and you're open to receiving that, and knowing and trusting that this will come in the perfect time. So getting yourself comfortable, placing your feet softly and gently but firmly on the ground. Allow yourself to come into the body. Close the eyes if you feel comfortable to. That doesn't feel comfortable, then just soften your gaze, partially close your eyes, and gaze at something a few feet in front of you. We want to soften the face. We want to soften the body. So we want to start breathing. So taking a nice few grounding, deeper breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And taking a couple more in that way. Nice, deep, expansive, broadening, grounding breaths in through the nose. And a softening and a releasing and a relaxing as you breathe out. Coming more and more into the physical body, feeling where your feet are resting on the ground, connected beautifully, energetically, all the way to Mother Earth's core. Nice, deep, expansive breath in. And a grounding breath out as you release into the body, but soften the body. Feel where you're sitting. Soften your neck. Allow your head to be gently resting on your shoulders. And when you feel ready, when you feel it more in the present moment, more grounded and connected with all parts of you, allow your breathing to take its own natural, gentle rhythm. That soft inhalation as the body expands in all directions. Sideways, upward, downward, forwards, backwards, a beautiful, expansive breath, a bit like a balloon. And as you breathe out, that gentle softening and relaxing as you come into the body. Staying grounded and connected with the body. And we're going to connect with the heart space for a moment. Your beautiful, gentle heart. The source of love. Love for yourself. Tapping into this beautiful energy of the heart that allows you to have deep compassion and kindness for yourself. This is where love energy starts. It's how much you fill your whole body with love, gentleness, kindness, nurturing, self-care. And allow your body to fill up with this compassion and deep love for yourself. Feeling into a deeper connection with your physical body. All parts of yourself. And as you connect more and more of this to this energy, you can feel it expanding in your body. It's like you're filling up with this beautiful energy. Perhaps you get to a point where you're so full with it that it starts to spill over the edges of your physicality, your physical body. It starts to expand beyond who you are in the physical form. And it expands further and further beyond you with each breath. But it starts within your heart space. The fuller that you feel, the more you have to share with others. And it feels soft and gentle. Notice any mind chatter that wants to come in, that says perhaps you don't deserve it. Who are you to be filled up with so much love? It's too much. Just notice whatever mind chatter might or might not be coming up. See if you can soften that mind chatter. Reassure it. Tell yourself it is safe to have so much love within you. And just giving yourself a moment of gratitude for being in this space, for allowing a little bit more love to fill you up. And with this smile on your lips, on your face, allow yourself now to connect with your crown chakra. And this beautiful fountain and channel that can open up to receive beautiful divine wisdom from Source, from the Akashic Records, from all your guides, This beautiful golden white light that extends above you, and you can see it connected to all things everywhere. And way off in the distance, there's a particular light that catches your attention. Something in the distance that you're really warmly drawn to, that you feel curious about. And your awareness has expanded, still from the physical body, but expanded all the way closer and closer to this light. You still feel very much connected with where you're sitting in the room, in the chair, in your home. But you have this beautiful expanded connection and curiosity to this light that is calling you. And your energy expands closer and closer to this light. And as you get closer, you recognize that it's a doorway or a portal or an opening, a star, however it appears to you, to the Akashic Records. And more specifically, to your Akashic record within all of the Akashic Records. So you can see billions of beautiful souls all around you, connected with their own Akashic record. And this beautiful connection with oneness. But your attention is drawn back to your connection with your own record. And as you look at it further, more information about how you enter, access, step over the threshold becomes clearer. And you get a sense that your guides are waiting for you on the other side. They're excited and delighted that you have come with this curiosity in your heart. They're excited and happy to see you, to greet you. And you feel like you've stepped home. There's a familiarity with who you are, your soul essence, this particular frequency of the light that you see all around you. And you connect now with this light. And you can feel it warming and soaking and surrounding your physical body where you're sitting. This beautiful light that is your unique soul frequency, your unique soul essence. It's who you are. And a recognition of who you are comes to you. Feeling this frequency, you get a sense of what this light is for you. Perhaps a word comes to you, a symbol, a meaning, a phrase. You get a sense, an intuition, a nudge of what the energetic frequency is of your unique soul, of who you are. And it feels beautiful. It feels exquisite. feels so comforting to recognize this is who you are. And your guides are there supporting you to feel more into this energy, more into this beautiful light and frequency. And they're excited again because they know that they're going to remove and release you from something that has been blocking you from feeling this more fully. And perhaps you already know what that is. Perhaps you can feel it. Perhaps you know and get a sense of what this block is, of what's stopping you, of keeping you small, of stopping you from really shining your light out into the world. And you're going to gather this energetic block, this thing that you feel perhaps somewhere in your body, or you just know what it is, or you get a sense of what it is. Or your guides are giving you some information about what it is time now to release, to let go of energetically from your physical body. And you're going to gather it up in your hands and you're going to hand it to your guides. It's perfectly safe to release it. Your soul knows that you are ready to release it, that it is time, that it's going to create beautiful space for you, a beautiful opening for you to invite something new and wonderful in. And as your guides take it, as you hand it to them, they willingly receive it. Perhaps it feels like a heavy object, a dark object, a dark energy or a heavy energy. Perhaps it's the final remnants of something you've been ready to release. Perhaps it's not so heavy. And they receive it. And as soon as they receive it, it turns to gold dust. It transforms immediately and instantaneously. And there's a beautiful space and opening that you can feel has been created now for you. And your guides have shifted and released this energy from your Akashic record. It's now been resolved, dissolved. And in its place, in this beautiful space that's been created for you, they are now handing you something that is going to support you on your journey to connect more with your unique light and frequency. Perhaps they want to hand you a gift, a crystal, a key, something very cryptic appears before you. Perhaps it's a word, a sense of something, an idea. Perhaps a person appears before you. Trust your guidance. Trust what you're receiving. Allow it. Receive it with open arms and gratitude in your heart. It's a gift for you. A beautiful, beautiful gift for you. And you feel something shift in your physical body where you're sitting as you receive it through your energy field, through your body, through all the chakras. And in gratitude of receiving this gift through every cell in your body, you thank your guides for the gift. And you make a commitment to yourself, a beautiful, gentle commitment to yourself, that you will allow this gift to expand within you, that you will water the seeds, that you will nourish yourself, and you can see yourself walking along a different path now. A new pathway has opened up for you, a slight shift in direction, one that feels more joyful, more exciting, more expansive. And you can feel yourself as you walk along this path, embodying and grounding this gift and this activation that you have received. And that you know and trust that over time, new things will manifest into your experience as you embody it more and more. So taking a few deeper breaths with this trust in your heart. Perhaps you feel comfortable to place your hands over your heart space, to bring you into this beautiful, loving energy, and to connect deeply with your physical body. And feel any remnants of shift within you. Do you notice a little bit more space? Do you notice a little bit more connection? A bit more trust? A bit more curiosity about what's coming along on the path for you next? And take a few deeper breaths in this space to really ground this experience before you open your eyes. But feel your feet on the floor. Feel your connection back to Mother Earth. Beautiful Mother Earth who is holding you, nourishing you, supporting you on the journey as you walk forwards, while you receive the beautiful wisdom of the universe and Source. Perhaps you want to wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. Gently move your shoulders. Perhaps just rotating your neck gently on your head. Just releasing any tension that you may have been holding. Perhaps you want to shake out your arms a little bit. Whatever feels good for you. Perhaps you want to just dance and stamp your feet on the ground. Trust what you're guided to do. Trust. And when you're ready, open your eyes and allow yourself to come back into the space. And I think for me, the trust element of trusting, being guided, of taking action along the lines of what you've been guided is what is truly, truly key. Everyone who does these meditations always does get something different, sometimes get something different every time they listen to it. And these meditations are always different whenever I do them. I never have a plan of what I'm going to do. Anyone who's done my meditations in the past will tell you that every meditation that I guide live is different to the last, even if it's a similar theme of what we're letting go of. But I hope this has given you a taste and a flavor of what it's like to open up the channels. My crown is really buzzing, but I feel very grounded and centered in my body as well. So I have this duality going on right now of feeling all of it, and I feel very expansive. So noting what's coming up for you, and if you feel guided, go and journal a little bit about what's come up and take patience. Be in the moment. See what shows up for you. See what you're guided further with. You've opened up a channel now. You've created a connection. It's up to us now to listen, to receive, to be open, to allow ourselves the opportunity to create a change in our experience by doing things through listening to what we've been given and taking action on that. Without the action, without doing anything different, nothing will change. The path is up to you. How you choose to walk the path is up to you. Who you become along the path through your choices is up to you. We can only open the portal. We can only open the channel. Sow the seed. It's up to you to water it. So I hope that that's given you a little flavor. If you've got any questions about it, again, as I said, don't worry if nothing came up for you. You can come back to this. This will be live on my feed for forever. I will never take it down. So you can come back to this and save the link. If you loved it, please share it on your own feed. If you're watching it through Facebook, tag people that you think might love it. I would really appreciate that. Let's spread and sprinkle more of this magic out into the universe for people. But if you want to know a little bit more, if you feel guided to know a little bit more about how to access the Akashic Records further, actually to do past life healing, I can't show you that in a meditation, but to do past life reading, to come and learn my framework for shifting and healing the patterns, receiving my activation codes, receiving my healing prayers and my healing modalities in how to do that, then please do check out the link below or go to my link in the bio for the link to sign up. The early bird, as I already said, ends on Sunday the 19th of March 2023 at midnight UK time. After that, at the moment it's £333. After that it will be £444 and the price will remain that until we close the doors the day before we go live with the course on the 29th of March. So that will be the last opportunity on the Tuesday the 29th, the 28th of March to actually come and sign up for this particular this course live, and then we will announce the next course going live soon after that, so you can go down on a waiting list after that. So send me a message if you've got any questions. Please do share in the comments how that meditation was for you, what it activated, what you released, what you were given, and let's share in the magic. So thank you for watching me. Thank you for joining me over the last few days across the different platforms. Thank you for your questions, those of you that have sent those through. I've really appreciated those and I've enjoyed answering them. And I've enjoyed welcoming somebody else into the group yesterday, which is very exciting. So if called to it, if the Akashic Records are really nudging you to come and learn more, then please do come and join. I'd love to invite you into this powerful group of people that we are already from a range of different backgrounds, and it's going to be really beautiful. It's going to be expansive. It's going to be deeply healing, and it's going to be an experience. So I will see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.